Hi, my name is Aura Master 101, and happy Man Tip Monday.
It's Fat Balls Friday.
Damn, that was a mega. What's it called? That was a mega take. Holy shit!
Fat ball. Not just bin balls. Girl balls too. What am I saying?
I don't know. I think that's my favorite meme right now. You know, she, her dick, he, him, pussy, they, them, pussy. Love
Pussy.
that. God, the C? Did you just say the C?
Pussy.
If Carolina ever mentions Marigold having a the C, I think Marigold would kill Carolina.
Pretty sure you just added yourself, but okay.
Outed me as what?
Nerd.
I I I play D&D. We have many episodes. We have shit of us playing. Well, not playing D&D games, but playing like D&D adjacent shit.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay.
Read facts, you fucker.
Okay.
I don't pay you to just sit there and say okay, and before you respond, yes, I know I don't pay you.
It reminds me of the fucking Ed Eddie episode where it's like anytime someone asks what they're building, they just say, or what they're doing, they're just saying going up. And they just keep like building this like
Oh yeah,
fucking random
the
business.
fucking elevator, the what is up business. Yeah, I remember that.
Like, and honestly, that is crypto. That's pretty much what crypto is.
Oh my god, you broke it down to its base understandings. Fuck. And then it all fell apart because Eddie was just like, "What am I
What
paying
I'll
you
pay you
guys?"
for?
And then it's just like,
Uh,
"You're not paying us anything."
yeah, Double D was like, "You're not paying us, Eddie. You should have said that. We're not paying you anything."
Well, okay, to be, can I be honest about something real fast?
For what?
The Eds had some very good ideas, I feel, in the show. But it's just the fact that the other kids would absolutely shit on them at every chance, especially Kevin. Kevin was an asshole.
Or like sometimes their schemes weren't even like schemes; they were like legitimate products.
Yeah, like cool
Um,
shit.
I think most of them failed because of a combination of Eddie's greed getting out of hand, either Ed doing something stupid or the other kids destroying.
Or another one is the Kanker sisters doing something as well. I do not consider them to be a part of the kids group because the kids are
Yeah,
fucking scared of them.
because like the fucking cruise episode, like yeah, that's a legitimate business. It
The what
gets
episode?
killed. The cruise episode where they like go
Oh
out to the
yeah,
river and they like
yeah,
build like a cruise, and it's like no, this is a legitimate business. Like granted, it's like yeah, it's like we have this chef, and it's like just like snacks, but it's like yeah, because they're also kids.
yeah.
But like Double D is wailing on that like harpsichord thing, and like Ed's doing a decent job of like steering the boat and being the propulsion system. Eddie's being a douchebag, but that's just his personality.
That's just his
And the
thing.
whole thing only goes wrong because the Cranker sisters show up and start being pirates.
The Cranker sisters.
The Cranker. Why did I say Cranker?
Okay, I have a question. Uh, Out of the three Kankers, you probably didn't watch Ed and Eddie when you were growing up, but out of the
I
three,
watched it sporadically. We didn't really have Cartoon Network.
right? Okay, but out of the
Oh, and I
three,
say that, but my grandparents did, and they would always play Cartoon Network.
right? Okay, but out of the three Kanker sisters, which one did you have a crush on, or did you grow up not being fucked in the head?
I'm fucked in the head, but not because of that, because I don't really have a crush on any of them. I will say I do not like the redheaded one at
Oh
all.
yeah, no, she was a bitch.
The blonde one's alright, and the blue haired one is mean, but she's got blue hair, so you know.
Yeah, no, okay, so May was the blonde-haired one, and yeah, she I think was one of my Cartoon Network crushes, and I think that explains. If you know me, that explains a lot about my personality
Yeah.
and the people that I get myself involved in, and yeah,
You know who I had a crush on?
Toph,
Yes, but
wrong one.
Tracy Sketchit from Pokemon.
Oh, Tracy.
Tracy fucking Sketchit.
Out
I
of
have no idea why.
Tracy from the single season of the Pokemon anime where they went to the Orange Islands, correct?
Yes.
Tracy?
Well, he was also part of the Johto one.
Right. Wait, was he part of Johto?
I think so. Like the very beginning.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Tracy?
Tracy fucking Sketchit.
Out of out of all I just
I mean,
Tracy?
I also had a thing for Jesse James, but I think that's a universal
Yeah,
experience.
no, that's a universe. They both have she her dick and he him
Especially with
pussy
how much
energy.
cross dressing and all the shit they do. Yeah.
I remember when I was younger when I heard about what's it called
James
her
getting tips.
yeah when I heard about like the band episode I was like ew, why would they give James tits? That's weird. But now it's like, you know what, I respect that. I
Yeah,
respect James having tits.
they were fucking with like gender presentation from the start.
Yeah. Did I ever I watched one of the banned episodes of Pokemon.
Was
Would
it the
you like to
Porygon
know
one?
the what?
The gave him all seizures.
No, it's not the Porygon one. It's
Was it the
it's
one with the guy and he just points a gun at him?
no, it's the 9/11 one.
Oh, Tentacle just fucking
Yeah,
destroys
where
him.
Tentacruel just fucking destroys like
And the most creepy part, like, isn't even that. That's like nothing, especially for someone who like watches like kaiju movies. That's like
uh-huh.
standard shit. No, it's like when he like starts mind controlling shit.
Oh yeah, that's when shit gets
It's
weird.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like I remember like I was in like elementary school at the time, and people were also into Pokemon, and they're like, "Huh, that's weird. When did Misty get a Horsey?" And it's like, "Did you not see the episode where Tentacruel just fucked up a bunch of buildings?" And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it was really weird. He
Even though,
might."
like, what's even fucking hilarious is ban that episode because of 9/11. The fucking theme song has it in it in like the opening because just fucking Tentacle destroys a building.
Well,
The opening for the main Pokemon show is like fucking like Pokemon Tentacle destroys a building. Gotta catch him.
well, that's only like a portion of it.
No,
Like,
that's what that they left. The thing is like they banned the episode, but they left that scene in the opening.
oh yeah, okay, I get what you mean now. The Japanese in the intro for the show in Japanese is weird. So
Yeah, there's also that girl that like never appears in the
oh
series.
yeah, no, do you want to know why she's in the opening like that?
Why?
So and
Are we going game theory on this?
no, not Pokemon Game Theory. No, shut up.
Is she green?
No, shut the fuck up. Okay, so in the Japanese, the Japanese like theme song, at that portion they start being like, where can you find Pokemon? And it's like you can find them on the land and the sea. And then the last portion, when they get to the girl, they're like, and possibly under this girl's skirt, and she goes eek, and then like covers up her skirt. I don't know if that's fake or not. Please tell me it is, or maybe I don't know.
What?
You heard me.
You heard me?
Wait, what?
You heard me? Can you hear me?
Wait, yeah, I can hear you. It's an actual thing. I have been given outside information that what I just told everybody is in fact the truth.
It's real.
Because I know somebody that very much enjoys random obscure shit when it comes to like just Japanese TV. They're currently actively watching a whole lot of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I know so many people who like Kamen Rider now.
Yeah, my younger brother is like super into like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, and Kamen Rider's fucking nuts, Chris.
Yeah.
I need to let you know that right now.
Oh no, I know.
Like, do you know that they have a season where it's about like video games and the writer is like straight up in a pink suit?
Yeah,
Like,
it sounds legit.
which honestly is like fucking like pop off because that sounds cool as shit. How we are talking about things right now feels very on par for what I am playing right now.
What are you playing?
It's like one of those old like Galaga sort of looking games, but mixed with Toho. You know what Toho is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never Toho'd.
Never Toho'd.
I never. Well, I've played Bullet Hells. If you consider Undertale a bullet hell, which yes, it is a bullet hell.
Don't you also play Binding of Isaac?
I suppose Binding of Isaac is a bullet hell.
Yeah, because you used to, when we were like roommates, that would be like all you would play some days.
I mean, it was a fun game.
For like weeks on end, yeah.
It was a fun game, and I hadn't unlocked everything yet. Still haven't unlocked everything yet.
No, I don't get it. Okay. Yeah, I should actually play some video games that I own and haven't played for several weeks, despite owning them and wanting to play them, but then not playing them for whatever fucking reason of my life.
Chris, I'm not gonna lie. God, I hate admitting it. Just recently, I've bought like a shit ton of games with money that I've had, and I've not played any of them. I've bought them, and they're sort of like I've played a couple of them, yes, but others I've played once, and then I haven't touched since.
Yeah. I've bought DLC for games that I haven't completed.
Like
Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Ah.
I have yet to complete Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm not even halfway through. But I bought the first DLC for no real reason. Well, I know why I bought it. I bought it because it was one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time.
What is Jurassic World even about? Is it like a...
Okay, so you're trying to start your own... So at the core, it's like the first game where it's like, oh yeah, you run your own dinosaur.
It's Zoo Tycoon with dinosaurs, basically.
Except for they've done it so that in order to unlock the dinosaurs, the various like dinosaurs to other creatures, because there's also flying and marine reptiles now. In order to unlock all of those so you can build parks with all of the dinosaurs you want, you have to play through the various campaign modes and the various campaigns. And in order to unlock those, it isn't like, oh, you complete this campaign mode and then you have these dinosaurs. No, you have to go through the process of having a park, running it, researching the dinosaurs, digging up their fossils, sequencing their DNA, and then placing them into the park so they live there physically to unlock the dinosaurs
in free play.
In free play. Yeah,
that's a lot.
That is a fucking lot. The first game, it was okay. So you play through the main campaign, and then every island you complete, because you have to get like each island of 5 stars to jump to the next island. all you like the you get to a new island and you have some old dinosaurs from the previous islands unlocked, but you also have new dinosaurs you can put into your park if you want and research them. But even if you don't do that, when you get the island to 5 stars, all the dinosaurs you that were available to research on that island, you just have a free play.
Hmm.
And each island would have like 10 dinosaurs. Now, imagine like now basically what you have to do is you have to incubate and release each of those dinosaurs. And each of those dinosaurs cost several thousand or several million dollars a piece
Ew, stinky.
that you have to make in your park from your revenue. Which is hard to do, which is hard to do because now dinosaurs break out more frequently, more dinosaurs kill each other, more dinosaurs don't get along. So you can't build one big exhibit and throw wars in it. No, because apparently if you do that, your ceratopsians will try and kill each other. They don't like each other because they're not the same species.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird and complicated. Like carnivores, no carnivores get along with carnivores now. It used to be certain pairs would work. Like you couldn't mix with Dilophosaurus and Velociraptor, but you can mix Dilophosaurus and like Ceratosaurus, and they wouldn't kill each other. Now it's any carnivore will kill anyone else. Herbivores will kill anyone. Like, um, yeah.
Tycoon games have never really been my vibe.
I like tycoon games when there's like a sweet spot of complexity.
Right.
Like you like if a game, and maybe it's just like nostalgia, but like Zoo Tycoon 2, while it can be annoying at times because the fucking bars always like. So the Zoo Tycoon 2, like you have your update system, and it's at the top of the screen,
Uh-huh.
and that's all well and good because like you have messages that like flash, but there's way too many messages, and they all make an incredibly annoying sound.
Oh no.
So it's like that's annoying. But Zoo Tycoon 2 has like a decent level of complexity. It's like you can like build walls and like raise and lower, mix and match species, and like you can even sort of make buildings if you like dick around with the AI. And then there's so that's sort of like a sweet spot for me. Then there's then there's zoo like tycoon. There's like tycoon games that are too simple, like Zoo Tycoon. It's affectionately referred to as Zoo Tycoon 3. It was for the Xbox and like computer.
Uh-huh.
Um, that was you didn't build your own exhibits. Instead, you had preset exhibits that you could plop down in the park. Same thing goes for buildings and like various other like attractions or stuff like that. It would just be like they were preset buildings. They all like looked a certain way, and you would plop them down. And you couldn't build your own exhibits, and the game would stop you from mixing animals together, and would put a limit to how many animals you could put in one exhibit,
Uh-huh.
which was annoying because it took away some of the freedom that you had in the previous entry. Um, it had fantastic animal models, but it was like you couldn't build reliable paths. All the paths were auto generated. You couldn't build like a bridge because that was auto generated. You
Sorry.
couldn't like if you built a like you would plop down an animal exhibit and it would be like you put 6 animals in this max. Regardless of like how big the animals are. So like 6 elephants, or you could put in 6 Thompson's gazelles, and it's like it's full. You can't put anything else in it. And you had a fairly limited roster of animals for the actual big exhibits. You had mini exhibits, but they put way too much shit in the mini exhibits. And the mini exhibits were like canned animation, so they weren't like it's like a video loop of like the animal.
Uh-huh.
So it wouldn't like actually interact with visitors or other animals in its environment. It would just be a video loop. They put in the mini exhibits everything from snakes to macaws to tapirs to tortoises to crocodiles,
Huh.
and like Tasmanian devils. And so the point, like the only real exhibit animals put in your zoo were elephants, rhinos, giraffes, bears, lions, tigers, uh, uh, antelopes, hippos, and then in the deluxe edition, they added kangaroos, llamas, and uh, like mountain lions.
I've realized a tycoon-esque game that I really enjoyed when I was in like uh middle school slash middle school. Although it wasn't like the full version of it. It was so. Have you ever heard of Viva Pinata?
Yes.
I had the DS version,
Okay.
and I really enjoyed it, but I don't think it was really the full. Uh,
Game.
well, the full fantasy because I remember Viva Pinata for the Xbox 360 was a lot more. What's the word?
Expansive.
Yeah. If I can somehow get a hold of get my hands on Viva Pinata, like just like on fucking Steam or something, I'm gonna play the shit out of that.
Next game we play is Viva Pinata.
Next game, just for a random
Oh,
fact Friday, or just like to fuck
sure.
around.
Yeah, we could, or just fuck around. What was I say? Oh yeah, and then there's you can go too complex with your tycoon game.
Option to
Like
not
an
included.
example, or like the example of like I keep not wanting to play Jurassic World Evolution 2 because
Right.
it's just so much tedious work. But then there's also on the flip side, like Planet Zoo is amazing and it's like really in depth and really nice, but it's also incredibly overwhelming. And it's like, because unlike Jurassic World Evolution 2, it's not tedious in the fact that you can only unlock animals through campaign or anything like that. You get all the animals from the start in free pay mode. The only thing you gain is maps
Uh
from
huh.
like doing the campaign. So you can build a zoo how you want it. The thing is with Planet Zoo, they don't give you like businesses to put down
Mm-hmm.
or like you select a bridge and you put down a bridge. Like you get there, well, yes, there are still businesses, but you plop them down, but they're just like this shell. They don't have like any decoration preset. You have to build all of that yourself.
Ew.
So like, if
No,
you want to
that's
build a bridge, how you do it is you get out like the road tiles and then you physically build the bridge well using your mouse and like make sure it's like level and make sure like it like doesn't slope too bad so the people actually go up it or over it or the put it over it. um if you like yeah it's like that where it's like if you want to pop down plants you're individually putting plants in. There's no
mm-hmm.
like brush tool. With water's very tricky. You have to raise and lower the elevation, and water will generate the elevations like this. So it's kind of finicky, but it's like Planet Zoo is insanely customizable, and that might be its downfall because it's sort of like that thing where it's like the paralyzation of choice, where it's like, okay, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah, no, I get that. So like, there's a what's the word I'm looking for? besides there being like Zoo Tycoon and like stuff like that, there's also a bunch of games where like you manage people, and
Uh,
sometimes it's like it's too in depth. Like you gotta automate, like you gotta make sure that sorry, that everything in their life is going correctly. Like circa Oxygen Not Included. You know about that game, right? Where you play a bunch
yeah.
of space dumbasses, and that's just super intimidating. Um, then you have like Tropica, where you just sort of set it and forget it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just fucking uh, these sort of games are just fucking scary sometimes.
Yeah, they can be like really overwhelming
Yeah.
or like way too tedious.
We've been talking for almost 30 minutes about.
I haven't said a single
No,
fact.
it's cool. I feel like these are like our stronger like episodes where we just like randomly talk about shit.
And I'm gonna throw out a couple facts just so we can call it
Okay,
breakfast.
okay. Let me kill the squid first.
Uh, Latvia's symbol of national identity is a rare breed of cow with light blue or dark ultramarine hides. They produce dark meat and make very little milk. Under the Soviet Union's reign, the cow was considered useless, and attempts were made to introduce different cow breeds to replace it, nearly driving the blue cow to extinction.
Poor cow. Yes! Fuck that
Uh,
squid!
Despite the underground room and pillar run taking place early as the 13th century, the use of canaries for an early warning of toxic gases began only in the year 1900, with mice being first used in the role in the year 1869.
Yeah, what the fuck? Don't do that to mice or canaries. They haven't done anything to you.
There were supersonic passenger planes in the past that go up to 1,500 miles per hour. However, our current commercial airliners only cruise at a speed of around 575 miles per hour.
I probably shouldn't call myself out. Hang on, I'm gotta put it in my.
Someone calculated the possible dates where Ice Cube's "Today Was a Good Day" could have happened. The first discovered date was January 20th, 1992.
Huh. Well,
Finland
anyway.
is the only country in Europe where you can leave sex with.
Finland, what the fuck?
Dolly Parton wrote "Jolene," "I Will Always Love You" the same day. Both hit number one on U.S. country charts, went to platinum, and made the Rolling Stones top 500 songs of all time. "I Will Always Love You" was named the number one song of the rock era and the top 500 and in the top 500 songs of the rock era.
Well, I died, so
Okay.
this has been a Random Fact Friday where we've just been talking about random shit. That's sort of the MO. And if I
Mila
look.
Kunis was born in Ukraine and moved to the country speaking in English at age 14. She started playing Jackie Burkhart on that 70s show, lying about her age and saying that she was turning 18 soon.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye, guys. Guys, not binary.